I just got way more than I thought I was gonna get. Oh my gosh.
If this makes you squeamish, I'm sorry, but that is a pile of fish.
Good morning, guys. Up and at it early this morning. Man, this is gonna be a crazy one. So we've been documenting this draining lake process from the beginning. The lake is at its lowest level. We're about to have some rain though. I think tomorrow there's like some remnants of the last hurricane from down south coming up here to hit us. So that's probably going to be good for the lake, getting some fresh water into. I'm not sure how much it's going to rain, but most of the time when that happens, we get a good bit. But last night, I was out bowling and I was scrolling on Facebook and somebody posted a video down here below the dam, and it was the craziest crap that I have seen in a while regarding this place. It's pretty crazy. The craziest thing I've seen since the fish killed, which there's a fish kill going on right now, but right over my shoulder behind my truck there is one of the levee gates down here, which is trickling off the water, but it's not trickling off any water anymore. And in the mouth of it is a pile of dead fish, and also with it is a pile of live fish that are trapped. And it is insane. It is absolutely insane. So what it is, I got up early this morning. I wanted to get out here before it got hot, and I have a cooler with some water and I have a net, and I'm gonna go down there and try to net some of these fish out, and I'm gonna try to take them to where maybe they can, you know, escape this nonsense and try to, you know, maybe survive. I can either put them up here further into the lake where there's a canal, but I really would prefer to take them downstream, which dumps into the Arkansas River at some point. I think that's gonna be their best bet. But I guess this pool that they're in, this little drainage system, is blocked off. Otherwise they wouldn't be in this predicament. So I'm gonna get down there and show it to you. It is insane, just trust me. But we're gonna try to do what we can to rescue some of these fish, and there's a couple of big ones and a couple of interesting ones down there. So I'm honestly kind of excited to get down there, but it's gonna be a messy job for sure. But anyways, we're gonna get after it. I'm ready to show you guys this crazy stuff over here over my shoulder. And if y'all are excited for all this, do me a favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get messy. Let's go. Okay, we are down here at the mouth of the spillway gate, and if you look back there, you can see the blob of just a bunch of dead fish. It's honestly not as intense as it was when we had the first main fish kill, because I mean the majority of the fish in the lake, let's be real, died when that happened. But there is a bunch of fish down in there. I mean, there's thousands of dead fish. But what's crazy is that there's just a little bit of water trickling down to this pool, and at the headwaters of it, there are so many fish just trying to hold on. I mean, they are just gasping for air, and it's mostly catfish. There's a ton of catfish, ton of channel catfish, and I'm also seeing some flathead catfish. I've seen some bluegill. I've seen a couple bass. It's nuts, and I think that they're all the way up in that tunnel. The problem is the whole surface layer is pretty much covered with all these dead fish, so it's very difficult to get to them. But I'm gonna go over there and we're gonna take a close look at these fish, and then we're gonna try to start scooping some of these guys out and moving them elsewhere. I think the flatheads are gonna take priority because they're awesome, but we're gonna see if we can get as many as possible. They're not huge catfish, so I can probably fit a bunch of them in my cooler at once. Okay, so right there I've got my cooler. I filled it up with some fresh water out of my water hose. I dechlorinated it, and then in my hand I've got my big old dip net. The fish didn't really reposition as fast as I thought they were going to, but they're still right there. I mean, you can see their little backs sticking up right there. When I first walked down, there was like 4 2 pounds and less sized flatheads right there. There's some channel catfish and some sort of little carp looking thing right there right now. The problem is we got to try to get in there with this net without getting a bunch of dead fish in our net, and I just don't know the best way of doing that, honestly. But regardless, we're going to stick this net in there and try to start scooping up some of these fish.
If this makes you squeamish, I'm sorry, but that is a pile of fish. There's a lot of shad, but most of those big bellied things are catfish. And you can also see mixed in with them, there's a bunch of bluegill, there's some crappie, some red ear, big gizzards, but it just sucks. And I actually kind of spooked a bunch of the catfish, but if you look right here at the headwaters, you can see there's actually some live catfish in the openings. A couple of nice channel catfish there. And there's one right here. There was a whole bunch. I need to step back and let them get repositioned so I can actually scoop them up. And then if you look way up in there, you can see some little guys swimming in there too. Just insane. It's just insane. There's a couple of big buffalo right there. I think they're kind of alive. I can't really tell. But I'm going to get the net and I'm going to start trying to dip up underneath those fish and see if we can't pull some of these guys out. We may not be able to get them all right now, but we'll get as many as we can. We don't have a whole lot of time. And then we'll come back. We'll come back. Oh my God. I just got way more than I thought I was going to get. Oh my gosh. I got a flathead. Look at that. How cool is that? Kind of cool. I got a flathead in there, guys. A bunch of tiny channel catfish too. And I only got one dead fish. Okay, let's go put these in the cooler. I'm only gonna be able to do like a couple of scoops like this. That is insane. Hey guys, I'm just gonna dump y'all in. I got one outside the net. Some of y'all are probably telling me I should take these home and eat them. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we're eating these fish. Okay, got him. Need dead fish out of here. There's probably more oxygen in this cooler. This is probably like a 30-gallon cooler than there is in that whole pool of water. So these guys are okay. Look, I filled it up. Let me show you guys this flathead. It's a beauty. Ow. Ow! He's feisty. Dude, I'm gonna save you. Look at that. Beautiful little flathead. It would be awesome in like a fish tank or something. A big fish tank. A big fish tank. He's a pretty good sized one. But yeah, I got a bunch of little catfish. Did I catch anything else besides catfish? I don't think I did. I think they're all catfish. Legit. Look at this tiny catfish. Look at this tiny flathead. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one here might. Look at this tiny little flathead. He's a little baby. He's so cool. Okay, we got 2 flatheads at least. Is there another one? Is that a flathead? No way. No way. Look at this little flathead. I got at least 3 flatheads. Look at that little tiny baby flathead. Oh, it's awesome. I got 3 flats. That's incredible. Now that's a fish tank flathead right there. We might consider that. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder what's in this pool. There's a bunch of little fish. Let's see what's in this pool really quick, and then I'm gonna have to release these fish. Oh, I don't even know if I want to do this. This is a bunch of baby catfish. That is a bunch of them. Oh my gosh. And there's well, maybe it's just shad. Might just be shad. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him. Look at all those shad. There's a few little catfish in there. I'm just gonna let these guys go on this side of the... Here, swim upstream. There's a lot of water that way, so that's good for them. If they stay right here, they're gonna die. I mean, literally, they're gonna die. Unless this rain that's coming has anything to say about it. Okay, a couple more shad. Okay, that's good. We just saved like 50 shad. And a few catfish, nothing much, but we'll take it. Okay, let's go back down here. I'm gonna do like one more big scoop. I might throw some of these catfish up there too. Just because I can't, like where I'm gonna let them go, it's kind of far ways away. But all these catfish that are dead in here are catfish that are trapped in the pool down below. So we can get these fish and we can put them up there. Do a little flip and flop, and it's gonna give them a better chance because there is more water up there than right here. There's not anything sitting right here right beneath it, but we'll just stick the net back down there again. Gosh, it's so nasty though. It is literally so nasty. What do we get? We got another flathead. We got more flatheads. Oh my gosh, look at these flatheads. Look at these. Oh my gosh. That's insane. We got more dead fish than I wanted to in that one, but more flatheads.
Look at that. Another gorgeous flathead catfish. Look at this bigger one. It's the biggest one we've got. So, oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Look at that. Another flathead catfish. This here's healthy. He's probably been down there munching all these shad that have been stuck in there. That is legit. So legit. Channel catfish. Look at this little baby flat. This little baby flathead. Isn't that cool? Like, there's been a lot of times where we've tried so hard to catch these little baby flatheads, and we haven't been able to. And I'm just scooping them up right now, left and right, with all these big old channel cats. Not big old channel cats, but I mean, how many did I get? There's a bullhead. I'm surprised it's not mostly bullheads. Look at that, a bullhead. Bullhead catfish. Now that is a full cooler of catfish. I don't know how many are in there. There's probably 50 plus catfish in here right now. Flatheads. It's so interesting. So many flat. I wasn't expecting to get that many flatheads. There's probably a giant flathead in there if he's still kicking. Hey, let's do that one more time till we get anything crazy, and we'll take him and go release him in a good spot. So nasty. Part of me wants to like just scoop all these fish out and throw them up on the bank. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, there's a nice channel catfish right there. Maybe I should try more in that area. You gotta go underneath all the dead fish. Okay, I got mostly dead fish that time. I got some more flatheads though. Save the flatheads. I actually got way more fish than I thought I did. That last scoop, I thought I had more dead fish than live fish, but I actually had way more live fish. They were just small. They're just kind of annoying sized little channel catfish. Take a look here in the net again. Got a few of these smaller guys that are a little bit bigger than these other ones, but I think we got some more flatheads. We did get more flatheads. Look at this. Flathead. Flathead. 3 more flatheads. Gotta save the flatheads, baby. Okay, these little ones I'm gonna dump over here on this side. I can't put all those in my cooler. Okay, these little ones will have a good shot at making it, or at least surviving for a good while longer. Is that dead fish? That's a live fish. We just did a couple of net loads of smaller catfish. Let them go up there on the upstream side into that bigger canal of water. I think I've really got these fish all scattered out now. Let's see if we can do one more scoop. I keep saying one more scoop, but I want to get these flatheads. Oh my gosh, there's so many in there. I think if we had a jig pole, we dropped the night crawler with a weight underneath all these dead fish, we could pull out a bunch of catfish. That would be crazy. That would be really nasty. I might have to try it though. Okay, let's go. Here's so many little ones. I don't want the little ones. I do want the little ones, but I don't want the little ones. What we get? Okay, we've really thinned it. Oh, there's some more flatheads. So many flatheads. Wow, there's some tiny catfish in this one. Super tiny ones. This net looks ridiculous. Yeah, we got a nice channel catfish. That's probably our biggest channel catfish, honestly. Really solid one. Look at these little flats. Isn't that adorable? Like, isn't that actually adorable? Adorable little flathead. Another adorable little flathead. And then a little tiny channel cat. And these are little baby bullheads. All right, we just drove over here to where we're going to be releasing all those fish. Guys, it was pretty sketchy getting that cooler up out of that hole. It's pretty steep and that thing was heavy with all those fish in there. I think I probably have around 100 catfish in that cooler. It's kind of crazy. I'm thinking about counting them one by one just to see. I think it'd be funny. But I also think I released, you know, probably close to another 100 back upstream of that hole into that main channel. So I don't know, maybe those ones I release will make it a little bit longer. Hopefully they won't swim back down and get in a bad situation again. And hopefully we'll start getting a little bit of rain so that, you know, all these fish don't just get stuck like that again. Because where I'm at right now, this slough runs all the way to the Arkansas River. And I don't think that there's any dams or anything holding it up. Hopefully not. But that just kind of goes to show you how many fish were actually trapped in that pool, because, I mean, there's probably 100 times the amount of fish that I just caught, you know, still stuck in there. It's incredible. It's unreal. And I want to come back out here and mess around with it again, but we got places to go today. We're actually going up north to do some trout fishing, the complete opposite of this, but I'm going to release these fish and let you guys see them one more time. Guys, this cooler is maxed out. We're going to start with this flathead. This is our biggest flathead. A gorgeous specimen, probably 2 pounds, pound and a half, 2 pounds. And this is the slough that I'm hoping that they will find refuge in. That water is nuclear green too, but hey, it's better than where he's at. Like I said, it runs all the way that way for a long ways. There's a lot of shad in here, so there's bait fish they can eat. That's one. You want another flathead? There's another flathead. 2. It's got plenty of depth too. I think this is our biggest channel catfish. Quite nice. 3, 4, 5. Good eaters. 22 is a micro. 38, 39. Maybe not quite 100 in this cooler. It could have been. 51. 74 is another micro. Beauty. And then I have a flathead collection. Look at my flathead collection. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't remember what I just said. I guess it's like 80 something fish total. Look at these little guys. He's so beautiful. I love flathead catfish. They are so cool. They're so pretty. We're gonna send him back. Turn into a creek or river monster. I don't care. You can even become a criver monster. Oh, that's not a flathead. I lied to you. That's a bullhead. And the last one. We're definitely gonna come back out here and try to get some more. We can lip him. Let's get a lip on him. Ah, future river monster. Like, hey Cole, how many flatheads did you catch today? A bunch. We did it. I'm not sure what's going on right here. It looks like somebody strung up a couple of bass on a shoestring and then decided they didn't want them. That one looks like it was used for cut bait, honestly. It's kind of weird. Random things you see at places like this. But hey, we're not seeing a bunch of dead fish right here, so that gives me hope that all those catfish will hopefully make it. Okay, well, at least 80 catfish successfully relocated just downstream of where they were at into this big slough. Like I said, this drains into the Arkansas River, and I don't think there's any obstacles, so those fish have free will to go wherever they want to. If they swim back up into that dang pipe, that's on them, not on me. I did all I could. It was just so cool catching all those flatheads though. I want to come back, and I'm honestly like, I'm thinking about coming down with like my jig pole. This is so disgusting, but I think it'd be entertaining and interesting, and sticking my jig pole with a night crawler through the mess of floating dead fish and catch a fish out of it. Would probably be the most disgusting video I've ever made, but I think that it would be interesting. So we might do that. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm going to head on up out of here, and we have a road trip ahead of us. We're gonna head up there. Y'all be seeing that video soon. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this episode, relocating and rescuing some fish out of the draining lake. Yeah, that was crazy. I knew we were gonna see some crazy stuff, but that was up there among, you know, top 3 craziest things I've seen so far since the lake has been down. But if y'all enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.